First down from the 42.
Good, set.
You put a receiver in motion left. Hurts on first down. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On third down, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Hurts yet again. It's a screen to Barkley. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready? Come on. Hey! Hawk 70. Go, Reed, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
Looking to throw on third and 1. Cox was his lead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
the Washington first down.
So first down from the 41. Daniels from the pistol. Headed out right. It's caught. This is Decoy Krosky-Merritt. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
18,
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And oh, he got it! Interception! Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Hurts now from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. He rolls to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
180.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The tight end in motion now. First down, a run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
And he's got it. Great call there on the 2-point attempt, and that puts him up 15-zip. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Commanders first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Going on first down, Daniels. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
11 yards. It's second down.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Daniels now. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Daniels now on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Start.
To throw, Daniels. Rolling out to his left. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You send him left out of the slot. Second down. Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. To the air on third and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
19 yards.
First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 20.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
15 yards. And an Eagles first down. First down and goal to go.
In the red zone now. Buying some time right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 8 yards.
73.
It's now
73.
third and
Call that
goal.
Yanni.
Hurts now on third and goal. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thought.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Ready? Crackle 80. Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Working near his goal line. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard. But now, time's not on their side either.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
They're going to go. It's Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone. And now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Daniels on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of the slant and in breaking, that angle breaking in. At higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Shipley now to return. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts to throw. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Hurts now from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Now Hurts on third and long. Try connecting with Brown, but it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over off their third interception of this game. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And they pick him up again. Sidney Brown makes the play. The 30, into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
23, Commanders 12. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Don't touch.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hurts setting up to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Runs inside the 35. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. Works the sideline inside the 35. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.